It should be live right now. Just double check it real quick. My main page.
Yeah, it just popped up.
Is it live? Alright, cool. Alright. Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well in the scriptures. And salutations to all the brothers out there who push his word in all truth and in all sincerity. And, a lot of things are happening, all right? You have the stock markets that are basically, crashing, okay? It was so bad that they had to close the market. Right. It was that bad that they just had to stop trade, okay? Oil prices, it basically just shot down, which it plummeted, which is affecting the markets. Yeah. Then you got this coronavirus, which is just, destroying the global economy right now, man, all right? Because it's, you got people getting quarantined, certain countries or states, you can't even enter into these areas because it's on lockdown right now, all right? Yeah. Everything's quarantined, okay?
Hey, they canceling ships, like if you on a trip on a boat, you can't sail to certain places. Hey, they said that they stopped this ship for basically selling to Orlando. Now it's going to California. Because California declared a state of emergency, right? And they're going to test them people off them that ship.
Yep.
So a lot of these things is playing up, man. Italy just had a lockdown, 19 million people.
It went up now?
Yeah.
Because it was 16 million.
Or 17 or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it was 16, 17 million Saturday.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it probably jumped up to 19 million, man.
Yeah.
This stuff is serious, man. This is serious business, man.
Yeah.
And that's because what? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is starting to overthrow this kingdom.
That's right. And they say flights is being canceled. You can't go to Italy. You can't go to Egypt. You can't go to Iran. You can't go to Lebanon. You can't go a lot of places overseas, man. Because, hey, North Korea, South Korea, man, China, you can't go to these countries, man. So I imagine when these things come over here. Hey, because what we have, I looked it up. We have 8 states in America that's declared a state of emergency.
Yep.
I forget all of them, but New York,
yep.
San Francisco, California, Washington, Texas, Florida. So it's a lot of these states is basically finna implement martial law because of this coronavirus, man. Yeah, and it's gonna fuck up the economy, man. Because business is not, people not going to work.
Mm-hmm. No, I got this in 2 Ezra 15. I'm going to start at 5. It says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And we're seeing that, all right? We're seeing much warfare going on worldwide, okay? You're seeing the destruction. You're seeing pestilence, which is our diseases, okay? Famines are in certain parts of the world, okay? And it's going to hit here in America very soon, too. Because, hasn't been talked about a lot, but last year we were talking about this for a minute. How you had all the those crops, they either got flooded out or they got hit with frost, man.
That's right.
Okay. Then you had when those floods were going out there in Iowa, basically in the Midwest. It wasn't just killing the crops; it was killing livestock. Yeah. Okay. So a lot of food was basically destroyed, man. All right, and then even right now, due to this coronavirus, you have a lot of food that's sitting in these shipping containers, okay, not being used. They're just sitting there. They can't, obviously take it off the boats. They can't, you can't ship it out, man. All right, because they're afraid. Why? Because of the coronavirus. So that's going to create a famine. That's why right now you have a lot of people. What are they doing? They're going to the Costco's, the Sam's Clubs, all right, all these, grocery stores and buying stuff in bulk. They're getting the water, their canned goods, rice, beans, so on and so forth, man. Okay? And it says here in verse 6, and this is why this is happening. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So that's why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is sending these things, these plagues, okay, to the world. Because if Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua didn't send these plagues, what would happen? People's wickedness would increase. Alright, their pride will get higher. They will start, believing, they will start leaning unto their own understanding, believing that their ways are right. Which, if you're not following the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, it's nothing but wickedness. Mm-hmm. Hey, the Lord said, I think it's in the book of Psalms, or maybe Job, I forget where it's at, but it says something under the lines of, man at his best is vanity.
Yeah.
Because nothing good is going to come out of man. And why is that? Because your flesh is going to taint, all right, your decision making.
Yeah.
All right?
That's because when you rule over in your flesh, you basically sin. Hey, what's the wages of sin? It's death.
That's right.
And that's what people is choosing over righteousness, man. And that's not the way to go, man.
Mm-hmm. Verse 7. Therefore saith the Lord Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Mm-hmm. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's what you see, the elect, all right? They're constantly complaining. They're praying to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to get out of this situation.
That's right.
We're tired of it. We're stressed out. We're worn out. All right? We're tired of the flesh that we're in. We're tired of being under the rulership of these heathens. Okay? We want justice and equity in this world.
That's right.
Okay?
And we want these things to happen, man. We want this coronavirus to keep spreading. We want them to lock the city down. Because if you're in your right mind, man, that's the only way we're going to get to the kingdom. The Lord said we have to go through dark times and parable times, man, to get where? To the kingdom of heaven. So the Lord have to judge these nations and all you wicked people upon your acts, man. He promised that, man. And he said he was going to what? Deliver the nation of Israel, the elect, out of these judgments, man. So prophecy must be fulfilled. The Lord said he's a man and he can't lie. Right. So he got these things set up for an appointed time, which is speaking loud and clear. All praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. For the elect. That's why we crying. We cry and we've been crying for years, man. Look on the apostles for years, man. And now these things happening.
Yep. Verse 9, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Mm-hmm. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt. Uh-huh. Okay, and you're seeing that. You're seeing the Lord, he's gathering his elect. Yeah. He's not going to allow the elect to get hurt, okay? There are going to be some, elect men that are going to have to be martyrs. But, the Lord is going to, save his elect.
That's right. But the rest of you people?
Through. See, if you die for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, you're going to get a great reward.
That's right.
Okay? You're in a win-win situation, man. Okay? This is verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy the land thereof. And you're seeing that. The Lord is sending these plagues out, okay? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And there's more going on, too. The main thing is this coronavirus, but hey, there's been tornadoes going on in the Midwest.
That's
just
right.
Thrashing stuff, man. Yeah, thrashing things, man. Earthquakes.
You got them locusts.
Oh,
that the Elder Malcolm was talking about.
You got locusts out there in the land of Egypt, and basically in that whole northern African region, northeastern African region. They are literally just devouring these villages and cities' food sources.
That's right.
Because he was saying that basically one swarm will come in, devour stuff, fill up, leave, and then another swarm will come in. All right.
That's beautiful, man. Because the Lord is showing his power.
That's right.
The Lord is really actually trying to declare his name again upon the earth. That which you people forgot, first and foremost, the nation of Israel, but all you fucking nations, man. All you other nations forgot the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Hey, a lot of these things is happening for our 2/3 of our people, but actually for you nations, man. So that you can understand that, hey, don't never touch the apple of the Lord's eye, man. This is not a game, man. The Lord is going to set us back on high, man. You don't have next. We do, man.
Yeah, shit. Everyone thought Moab was going to be next, all right? We were laughing about that at the Passover. Shit. These guys are coughing out fucking blood and dropping dead.
Yeah. Hey, Moab become the new nigga, man.
Yeah. That's right. And it says here in where was that? Verse 12, not verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High Yahweh shall bring upon it.
And it's mourning a lot, Salakia. Because guess what? Hey, they shutting down schools. Hey, the stock market is plunging, man. Oil prices, all of these things. You got it, brother.
I was going to say, out here in Chicago, and the mighty brother Shatya, he sent an article out saying that basically one of the schools out here in Chicago shut down, man.
Yeah.
All right, because somebody had the coronavirus, man. All right, and we already knew because there's a suburb out here called Arlington Heights. They reported that last week that there was they had cases out there, and we already knew if it's in Arlington Heights, it's definitely here in Chicago. This is the major city, man.
But when it first started, they already said it was a couple cases in Chicago. They said out west, like the west north region, man. He said a man and a woman had it, man. So it's been here, and then it just reported. I believe, if I'm mistaken, I heard it on the news that Amtrak. It was a lady, a man or a lady that they basically that drove the Amtrak from either from St. Louis or I can't get around, but she drove it, and they trying to round out everybody that was on that train because they think everyone is exposed from the coronavirus, man.
That's right. Yep, and it says, verse 13, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail, and through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful consolation. That goes into what we were talking about with the tornadoes. You had the floods, okay, the frost.
Yeah.
Kill all these plants, so, the hail,
yeah.
All right? Because, I mean, shit, you go, what was it, in Australia? They had all them fires, then they had what? All that hail come down.
Yeah.
Destroying stuff, man.
Yeah.
So the Lord's not playing. And let me get this real quick, too, off. I'm gonna jump real quick to 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse. Let me see if I should start at 21. Let me check 21 real quick.
The storehouse.
I'm gonna get to the point. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. And it says, at that time shall friends fight one another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Okay, and this is going into your basically your food sources, man, and your water supply. Okay, the Lord's gonna cut it, man. He's gonna cut all your food supplies off, all your water supplies and sources off, man. And you people are gonna turn into animals.
That's right.
You're gonna fight one another. Everyone's gonna be scared. Everyone's gonna be angry, frustrated. No one's gonna have answers, except who? The men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's right. It. All right, and those are the ones who are gonna get shielded and protected. The rest of you people, you're gonna die terribly, man. Terribly.
Come on.
And these things are coming, man. We already see it, man. We see it. Look, they're not even reporting. I guarantee you, man. You got all these people that work in the Wall Street, okay? I guarantee you they're killing themselves right now, man.
Yeah, they losing their mind because they losing hope in this society, man.
Yep.
That's why you see a lot of these people pulling their stocks out. They not going to things, man. Investing more, man. It's all because they are fearing and seeing that this place is not going to go on.
The market's unstable.
Yeah. You got it, brother.
Yeah, basically the market's unstable. It's uncertain right now. So everyone's scared to invest. They're pulling out, man, because they don't want to lose. They don't want to invest all this money and then just take a huge L.
Yeah.
So with that happening, what's going to happen? That's going to slow down businesses, which we're already in what? In a retail apocalypse. We're in a weak economy. So what's that going to mean? You people are going to lose your jobs, man.
Yeah.
You're going to have nothing.
Nothing.
All right?
Especially, and that's the whole design of the elites. That's why it's called New World Order, man. Because they want to start up this chaos establish order. And what's that order? It's going to the mark of the beast, man. That's why you're starting to see that the stock market, which we've been prophesying for years, that was going to crash. We've been saying that the dollar is going to crash because they have a new system that's being set up right before your eyes. Why you think for years you're starting to see automation get transferring into these businesses, man? When you go downtown or you go into these grocery stores, you get you scan your chip. They just put dial in your mind, so when they put the chip inside you, it's easy process, man. Why you think they already been reporting because of the coronavirus that people for cash don't have cash, do transaction with your credit cards or with your debit cards? Because guess what? They don't want to say that the disease get on your money and you transaction with a person, man. So they already telling you that they trying to do away with cash, which we've been on a decline, basically a cashless society for the last 3 years, man. People don't even use cash no more because they fear they gonna get robbed and everything, which is stupid because hey, how many hackers it is, man?
I was just gonna mention that. So they're gonna cut out the cash. Yeah, people are using the debit, but they're gonna cut that out. And how are they gonna do that? That's why the past 4 years you've been hearing about what? Hackers, fraud. Okay, it actually happened to me, man. All right, I had a situation happen where somebody even my woman too, man. We had some shit happen, man. 2 separate occasions, bro. All right. And then what are they gonna do? Everything is gonna lead to the chip. We have the solution. This RFID microchip. It's your identification card. It has your medical records. It has it's gonna identify you whether you be a terrorist or not.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna have everything, man.
Tracking device, man.
Tracking device, all that.
That's right. I got a couple.
Come on.
In Leviticus 26 and 24. Then will also walk contrary to you. So let me start at 23. It say, and if you would not be reformed by me by these things, but I will walk contrary into me, then will also walk contrary into you. And I will punish you yet 7 times for your sins, man. And you know 7 mean what? Completion, right? And I will bring a sword upon you that you shall avenge the scorn of my covenant. And when you are gathered together into your city, I will send the pestilence among you. And you shall be delivered into the hands of your enemy. And when I have broken the staff of your bread, 10 women shall break your bread in one oven, and they shall deliver you your bread again by weight. And you shall eat and not be satisfied, man. And that's going into that famine, man. Because, hey, a lot of you people misuse the luxury of food, man. Hey, just because you can go and get this and get that, hey, that luxury is about to be over, man. Imagine a woman trying to bake for a house full, man. It's not going to be enough, man. A woman, it say, Salakia, it say, when I have broken the staff of the bread, meaning cut off this shipment, the way you eat, right? It say, 10 women shall break your bread in one oven. Imagine that. 10 women in one big ass oven, man. And you trying to feed a group of people. The Lord is finna cut this whole society out, man. Because of all your sins, because of all the things, the wickedness you have done against the Lord, man. The Lord ain't playing. Hey, camalism is coming on a mad scale, man. Let's get that. There's Lamentations. Salakia, brother.
Yeah, it's gonna happen because the lack of bread. See, after a few days, all right, of not eating, especially here in America, okay, these people, they can't even eat or not eat within 6 hours, man. They start losing their damn minds, man. 6 hours. All right, shit, I'm being generous too, probably less than that. All right. So give them 2-3 days, man. All right, they're gonna lose it. Hey, by the end of the week, these people, they're literally gonna start looking at their children, or their older mom or whatever. like in the cartoons, that the person becomes a goddamn hamburger or a hot dog and stuff. They're gonna start looking at them like they're food, man. Like literally, they're gonna start getting demons are gonna be on them. They're gonna start hallucinating.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna start eating each other, man.
That's right.
All right, and then once you start eating people, man, you're just gone. That's why in the movie what is that?
Shit, all of them. Resident Evil.
No, what's the one with Denzel Washington? Oh fuck, man! Now I Am Legend. What's the?
That's Will Smith.
The Book of Eli.
Book of Eli.
That's why when he went into the shop, he told him to like basically put his hands out. To see if he had the shakes.
Yeah.
All right. Just basically to see if he was fucking eating people or not. If he was a cannibal, you know what I mean? Because you start eating people, you start losing your damn mind, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
You know.
And it's
people are you're gonna be through, man. Through.
Yeah, cause hey, you it say warn you to trust into Egypt, man. Egypt is falling, man. And the Lord had the man of the Lord out here warning you for years, man, to get your shit right, man. So when these things come upon you, hey, good riddance. This Lamentations 4 and 9. It say they that be slain with the sword are better than they be slain with hunger. So it's better to have a quick, painful death than go through starvation, man.
That's a long process.
That's a long process, man. And with you people, hey, these stores don't have enough food for a long supply, man.
They showed it in Italy, man. It was within a day, It wasn't even because they say, 3 days. No, when people know it's real, when things are shutting down, it's not even going to be a whole 24 hours, man. No. In Italy, these grocery stores were just, from front to back, everything was just gone. Just gone.
All
right?
And just wait till America, man. Hey, these people don't. Hey, it's already fucking, man. They were just fighting over water, and Costco's and Target and Walmart. They were fighting over water and paper towels and shit. So imagine in the stores, it's gonna be chaos.
Mm-hmm.
These people don't have no, bro. When they come down to feeding your family, man, you're gonna really see the animal in you people, man. It say, for they pine away, stricken through the want of the fruit of their field, man. And that's what it is, because when your body deteriorated, it's going to feed off the fat, and then your mind going to just start hallucinating, man.
It feeds off the fat first, and after the fat, it goes to the muscles.
Yeah, the muscle.
And you know, that's painful when your muscles are getting it's deteriorating.
Yeah.
And then your brain is just one big muscles, you know what I'm saying? So that's why people start losing their mind when they're hungry.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. It say, the hand of the pitiful woman have sodded their own children.
Yeah.
They that were meat.
Man, these people are going to boil their own children, man. They're going to boil them alive, man. They may kill. Who knows how they're going to do it. There's some sick people out here, man.
It's fucked
up,
man. It say, they were the meat and the destruction of the daughter of my people, man. And that's what it is. Because, hey, the Lord told you that these things was going to happen, man. We prophesied over this in the beginning, man, that these things was going to happen. But did you pay attention? No. No, it's counter story. It said the things were running for 4 times rather than learning, man. Hey, what happened when there was a famine back in the day, man? Hey, they was selling, they was buying shit.
You had that, I forget who it was. I have to double check. It was in the Book of Kings. But the one king, I forgot his name.
He laughed at the woman.
You had this woman basically say, if you can give, but basically she asked him, like, can you save my son and myself? And he said, basically, if Yahweh Shemel Shai can't do it, I can't save you.
That's what Esau gonna tell you people, man. And this 2 Kings 6:24, it say it's come to pass after this, that Bahan, king of Syria, gathered all his hosts and went up to seize Syria. And there was a great famine in Syria, and behold, they besieged it until it, as head was sold for 80 pieces of silver, and that was 80 silver, right? And the 4th part of a dove dung was 5 pieces of silver. So some shit, bird shit, right? And as the king of Israel would pass by upon the wall, they cried a woman to him, saying, help, my lord, O king. And he said, if the Lord do not help thee, what shall I help thee out of the out of the wine press, man?
And that's what, because look, you're going to even have a lot of people start coming up to us.
Yeah.
And we're going to tell them, look, if Yahweh Shemel Shai is not with you, we could do nothing for you.
That's right.
A lot of you people, because that's what's going to start happening too, man. You have all these scoffers, scorners, people that you've told over the years about the truth to give, right? That when this stuff starts really hitting, man, when it starts hitting home, then they're going to want to do what? Run to you.
Yeah.
for answers and protection. Hey, and by that point, as the scriptures say, man, the prudent man's gonna keep silent, man, because the days are evil.
That's right.
What is there to talk about? We've been talking, man.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to say to you.
That's right.
You wanted to be rebellious, it's a done deal, man.
That's right.
The fuck?
Hey, 28, it say, and the king saying to her, what ally thee? And then she answered, the woman saying to me, give thy son that we might eat for today, and we might eat my son tomorrow. So we bore my son and did eat him.
And you gotta really imagine that, okay? The whole process of this going down. You know, they're talking amongst themselves. You gotta think about, like, you know, your adrenaline's pumping, like, you're all, you know, losing it, okay? That's crazy, man. That's an intense situation.
That's right.
We're gonna eat my son one day, and another day we're gonna eat your son. That's man. The Lord had to humble them, man.
Yeah.
Cause what was going on before this, man? All right, what was the Northern Kingdom doing?
Yeah.
They were getting heavy into idol worship, man. Heavy into idol worship.
Shit, the same thing going on today.
Yep. So the Lord had to do what? Humble their ass, man.
That's right. It say, so we bore my son and did eat him, and I said to her on the next day, get thou son that we might eat him. And she had hid her son. And it came to pass when the king heard the word of the woman that he rent his clothes, and he passed by upon the wall, and the people looked, and behold her. He had sackcloth with it into his flesh. And that's what it was. Hey, it's not gonna be no hope for you people, man. You're gonna starve, and then if you can't get your kids, you're gonna eat yourself.
Oh, that's nice. I'll get it.
Hey, these things is in Isaiah. Hey, you're gonna see, man, the terrible of the Lord, and you still gonna get that missile food, man, because the Lord, still have judgment that's gonna come upon His earth. Yeah. We can't wait.
This is Isaiah 9. I'm gonna start at 19. Main points in 20. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as fuel of the fire. Going back to what you're saying, you're gonna be that missile food, man.
That's right.
All right, you're literally just gonna be there to have that fire keep going.
That's right.
All right, a lot of you people are not. You're there, like I was saying, man. You're just there just to keep the fire going. It's like you barbecue something. What do you got to keep doing? Adding more coals or wood, and you add your lighter fluid. You toss a match in there to keep the fire going. That's what you're there for. Keep things burning, man. No man shall spare his brother, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm. It's gonna get that bad after you eat your son, your dad, your mom, your daughter,
your brother,
your all your cats, dogs,
all
that stuff, man. Okay. These people are going to lose it, where they're going to just start eating themselves, man.
That's right.
That's
right.
People are literally going to sever off their arm, man. Okay, it's going to be like in the movie Bad Batch. You know how they took off that chick's leg?
Mm-hmm.
It just ate that piece, one piece at a time. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be like in the movie The Road, man. All right, they went into that one house. They went downstairs in the basement, man. You had just people chained up, man. Some of them had missing limbs and stuff because why? That group was eating them bit by bit, man.
Bit by bit.
That's what's gonna happen out here.
Just wait, man. Wait till they lock this city down, man. And it's already happening because New York said it's a mandatory quarantine. So that means you can't leave, you can't go nowhere. So imagine when you run out of food, what happened? Imagine if these things go on for months. China been on quarantine for how long now? No people ain't leaving. Imagine they finna run out of food too. What's gonna happen? People get irritated. You can't do certain things. Hey, your freedom is taken away. Hey, guess what? They gonna They gonna riot. They gonna want answers, man. And this Luke 6:21. It say, blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed ye are that weep now, for you shall laugh, man. And that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna laugh at you people in them days, man. We're gonna be full in them days, man. The Lord said, my servants shall eat, man. We're gonna be straight. And it said, my servants shall be filled in that day and shall not be thirsty, man. So guess what? When you're going through these pains and these sorrows, man, well, you can't get a job or you homeless or whatever, man. We're going to be straight in those days. The Lord is going to take care of us, man.
You got some?
I got a couple. No, you go on.
I got a fast one.
Go on.
Going into the economy, because you talked about the jobs and all that. All right? Because we're getting into that phase, man.
Yeah.
All right? This is Zephaniah chapter 1.
Yeah.
I'm going to start at 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. And this is going into your like markets, okay? All these places that serve you goods, these restaurants, these grocery stores, okay? Even the docks, man, where they get all these supplies. If people are howling right now, they're crying, man.
Yeah.
People are losing out on a lot of stuff right now, and it's trickling down to you peons, man. You low level servants. Hey, a lot of people. Hey, like how you were saying, your job, they haven't been hiring people. Your overtime isn't there. You have people, that are getting laid off.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
People aren't working, man.
Yeah.
Verse 11.
Well, Slovakia, my mama, on OG, she working in like a medical field right up north, and they already preparing them and everything, and telling them that they have to work at home because of this quarantine, man.
Yeah, they've been preparing for a while for this because my brother works in a medical field too, and he works in like an ER position. I forgot exactly what, but out of nowhere, this was like months ago. This was like in October of 2019, right?
Mm-hmm.
He sent us like a bunch of pictures and stuff of him in a, what do you call it? I forgot exactly what the training was, but I think it was like hazmat training for like these particular situations. Had everything, bro, right? And that was really because see, America knew that they were gonna push out this coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
They were getting all these. They were getting everyone prepped up. They knew this was coming, man.
Yeah.
All right. Then what? The new year comes basically.
Yeah.
Around February, the end of January, February, what hits? Coronavirus. Now all of a sudden, you're seeing things spread, man. Seeing it spread.
Everywhere.
And it's gonna spread rapidly, man. School's gonna start closing.
Which already happened.
Yep. I'm saying you're just gonna hear all CPS, Chicago Public Schools are gonna close.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear about a lot of how you said your mom is working from home. A lot of brothers a lot of people who work at like these banks and stuff like that, or like corporate America. If you have the ability to work at home, they're telling you stay at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a lot of these factories are gonna close down because hey, it's not no risk. That's a lot of mass people that's coming to a factory. So if one person got the coronavirus, the whole factory is gonna be quarantined, man.
Yep. It says back in Zephaniah 1:11, how ye inhabitants of Magtesh, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off. And Magtesh is basically like an ancient Wall Street. It's it was a city of trade. When you do a little research on it,
yeah.
Okay, and all these people that are working in the stocks and the trades, hey man, these people are losing it, man.
Yeah.
You see, like when you look at all these articles, you see these guys are like this. Yeah. They're just like. They're just done, man. They're through. Because what it is, man, they put all their chips in this society. Hey, the brother brought it. Can you get it real quick? Woe unto them that trust in Egypt. All right? Because these people have put everything that they know, everything that they have in Egypt, man. And see, what's happening now? It's failing. What is it saying? Let me get this real quick. The money's failing in Egypt, man. It says here at Genesis 46:15. And when the money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money faileth.
Oh,
the money's failing. All right, it did it in the ancient Egypt, and it's gonna happen in this new Egypt that we're
It's
in.
happening now.
All right.
They say, "Woe to you, rich man, man! You shall how and more now, man, because hey, all you rich men, you're gonna feel it too. You're not gonna your goal or your money is not gonna deliver you in that day.
Yep.
Hey, all those things is gonna crash, man.
Yep.
You're gonna be brought low too. Welcome to the party, man.
Yeah. See, what's so funny about these elites, right? They think that like, oh, we're gonna do all this stuff, and it's gonna help us get higher. Really, you're actually taking yourself down.
Yeah.
You're doing all this, and what's gonna happen? That's leading to your destruction. Yeah, you're gonna hide in your bunkers and your space cities and your like basically your cities like Atlantis and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like those water cities and stuff.
Okay.
They got all that stuff, right? You're gonna hide from all this thermonuclear destruction. But what's gonna happen? Hey, the elect is gonna first and foremost Yahweh Shai, and then along with that is the elect men are gonna do what? They're gonna hunt you down, take you out of these holes, man, and do what? Throw you into slavery, man.
That's right.
You're going into hardcore captivity.
That's right.
And you got a 1,000 years of just ass whippings, death, hard work. I don't even know how. Well, I know how you're gonna survive it because we're gonna have spiritual powers to resurrect you. But in a sense, for like for just just that statement, I don't know how you're gonna deal with it.
Yeah. And this Isaiah 31, 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not into the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord.
Yep, and that's obviously talking about our people, all right. But in general, like for all you people, man, all you people have put all your chips in this fucking society, man. And now what's happening, man? Hey, everything's crashing. You're not gonna get that W, man. See, what we've done is, since we've woken up, what have we done? We put all our chips like a poker player. We went all in for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
That's right.
And look what's happening. we're winning, man. We're winning. And that's hey man. Brakatah Yahushua. All praises Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. All right. Because the Lord is he's keeping his promises, man. The scriptures say he's not a man. He's not gonna lie.
That's right.
It's a beautiful thing.
That's right.
Okay, it's beautiful.
You got more into
I got more. Yeah, I got a little more. This is back in Genesis 46 and 16.
Yeah,
and Joseph. There's a little bit more because it goes even into the basically having that them selling themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, which that's what these people are gonna do. They're gonna get what? That chip. This is Genesis 46 and 16. And Joseph said, "Give your cattle, and I will give you for your cattle if money fail." And they brought their cattle unto Joseph, and Joseph gave them bread in exchange for horses, and for the flocks, and for the cattle of the herd, and for the asses he fed them with bread for all their cattle for that year. So, you got certain people, man, they got their farms, they got things like that. They're selling it because they have no money. Yep. You see, 'cause right now, these farmers here in America, they're taking L's, man. A lot of them are committing suicide because they can't rebound, okay?
They won't.
Yep. And they won't. Yep. Verse 18. When that year was ended, they came unto him the second year and said unto him, We will not hide it from my Lord, how that our money is spent. My Lord also had our herds of cattle. There is not aught left in the sight of my Lord but our bodies and our lands. You see, your people are going to do what at first? You're going to sell what? Your houses. Mm-hmm. You're going to give back your cars. Mm-hmm. So, you can get, some food, man.
That's right.
And what does it say here? Wherefore shall we die before thy eyes, both we and our land? Buy us in our land for bread, and we in our land will be servants unto Pharaoh, and give us seed that we may live and not die, and the land be not desolate. All right? And Joseph bought all the land of Egypt for Pharaoh, for the Egyptians sold every man his field, because the famine prevailed over them, so the land became Pharaoh's. Okay, and then after that, I'm not gonna read everything because it's too much. But hey, at the very end, what did they do, man? They sold themselves, man. Like you people are gonna sell yourselves, and how are you gonna do that? You're gonna take that RFID microchip, which you're acknowledging that Esau Edom is your master and you're the slave.
That's right.
And that he's your power and God. All right, and there's a punishment for that. For you heathens, it doesn't matter. But for Israelites, if you take that RFID chip,
that's death.
that is death. That you are now betraying Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's the ultimate betrayal.
Yep.
Okay, and you're gonna get brought up on charges of treason, man. All right.
That's
The
right.
Lord's gonna destroy you.
That's right. Let's get that. This Revelations 14 and verse 9. It say, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without measure into the cup of indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels in the presence of the Lamb. And that's what you're going to get, that judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai. When all these missiles, or when the Lord return, period, man. Because guess what? The Lord's going to get it in too. He's going to shoot laser beams and these UFOs were really IFOs, right? It's going to get it in too, man. Hey, we can't wait till the Lord destroy this place because all the wickedness it have been promoted against the Lord, man.
Con. You got Shalom Makim that are on the comment board. And there's two comments I gotta read. It is heavy. One of the brothers said in Russia, they said they implemented a 5-year sentence for those who break quarantine laws.
Oh.
Okay. Then one of the brothers said that Governor J.P. Pritzker out here in Illinois declares coronavirus disaster after 4 new cases basically have been found out, man, and it's a total of what they say is 11.
Hey, that's so spiritual because I think that's the government that said that in 2 months, hey, prepare Americans because in 2 months your life finna change. It's finna be real difficult, man. I believe that's the man. That's crazy. That's the spirit because man, hey, and they know these next 2 months, really in the next couple weeks, man. And they know how severe this virus finna spread, and it's finna be, man, chaos, man. People is finna be locked down. They know martial law is coming, man. This could really be the year, man.
What time is it? Yeah, we got a few more minutes. Let's get these last precepts. What you got on?
Come, I got this Salakia. This Ecclesiastes 12, verse 1. It say, remember now the Creator in the day of thy youth, while the evil day come nigh, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, man. And that's what it is. Return to the Lord, man. Because evil days is coming, man. Bad days is coming. That's what evil days going to. Bad times, man. It say, when the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be darkened, nor the cloud return out of the rain. And the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong man shall bow thyself, and the grainy cease, because guess what? It ain't gonna be no jobs out here. And all these people that trust in the stock market is gonna crash, man. It say, because they are few, and those that look out the window be darkened, man. And it's not gonna be nothing left out here, man. Nothing. Till you can do, you're gonna be on total lockdown, man. Verse 4, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sign of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And that's what this music is garbage, man. It's being brought low. And when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way, and an almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail. Everything that you thought you was going to do, everything you wanted to do is going to fail upon society, man. Yeah, everything that you trust in is going to be no more, man. It said because man go to his lone house in mourning, go about the streets, man. And that's proven martial law, man. And that's what's coming to you people, man. To a theater near you, man. Soon, hopefully in the next month or two, man. It ain't no summer, man.
Is that it?
Yeah, come on.
All right, come. Just ended off with the second Ezra. This is second Ezra 15, and back in second Ezra 15 and 14 now it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. All right, and it's gonna be all sorts of battles, man. You have race riots, you're gonna have class riots, food riots, just sex riots, man. Because you're gonna have women that are gonna target men targeting women. It is gonna get wild out here. It says in I think it's Second Ezra, the 13th or 14th chapter, it talks about one realm shall fight another. You're gonna have the angels come fight these heathens in 2/3, man. It's gonna get wild out here.
Crazy.
And it says, verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men in invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And that goes into when at some point, man, the common man is not going to worry about if this is a governor, a president, a mayor, all right, and an alderman, so on and so forth. All right, they don't care. They're gonna. It's gonna be it's gonna be a dog eat dog world. Okay.
That's right.
And it says here, verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And we're seeing that around the world, and we're seeing signs here in America.
That's
and
right.
trust me, it's gonna get worse. Because I'm speaking as man. There's gonna be different levels of martial law. It's gonna start off, at a low level, and it's gonna slowly escalate. So it's gonna get to a point where if you cross a certain line, man, it's gonna be kill on sight. You cross that line, you're gonna get shot and put down, man. All right. This stuff is gonna get that serious. And it says, verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And that's why all this is coming, because of the pride. It's got to get brought down low, all right? Because look, pride comes with ideologies, man, all right? And these ideologies are against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So what is Yahweh Shem Yahushai going to do? He's going to put you guys in the worst case scenario.
That's right.
And y'all get this last one, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
That's right.
So, hey, these things are coming, and they're worldwide, but they're about to hit America, man. Life is about to change, man. The life that we know is about to it's about to end.
That's right.
Because even, right now, in a sense, we're comfortable, you know what I mean? Things are about to get real uncomfortable. We're going to have to pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're going to have that, we're going to have that faith, that strength, okay? We're going to have to, as the scriptures say, put off the weak nature. Because we're about to see stuff that's going to even make us, have our stomachs turn, man.
Yeah, they say the righteous shall be scarcely saved. So it's going to see some things that, man, we never seen, man.
Yep.
But, hey, as long as we have that faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, hey, we're going to make it through.
Yep.
Hey, it say, in the seventh trouble, can I get it? It's Job, the left.
Yeah,
Bible
we'll just end it off with that.
It's
Mighty
Job.
kill, man.
It's Job 5 and 19. It said, he shall deliver thee in the sixth trouble, yet in the seventh there shall no evil touch thee. And famine he shall redeem thee from death, and war from the power of the sword. And there shall be hidden from the scourge of the tongue, neither shall thou be afraid of destruction when it come. At destruction and famine they shall laugh, neither shall thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee, man. And that's what's coming. Hey, the Lord is going to protect his man in the Lord in that day. We're going to get them spiritual powers, Lord willing, man. And guess what? Ain't nothing is going to happen to us. Even though things going to be happening on the left side and on the right side, man. People going to be put to death. People going to drop dead, man. People going to see apparitions. And none of those things shall touch us. Because guess what? It tell you in 2nd Ezra, through faith, by your works, you shall be saved, man. And we've been putting in that work for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and he's going to help us in a time of trouble, man.
That's right. And with that, hopefully this was edifying. Hey, just Akim, stay strong, stay prayed up. Hey, be charitable. Hey, be just hey, do for your brother, and just hey, just stay focused and locked in, man. With that, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Also, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the brothers out there. Shalom and a Bible ball.
Shalom, a Bible ball.